Actually, I'm a Libra, so I can't date you. You're a Gemini. Ew. Our compatibility is just not there.
What? We literally just met.
Yeah, it was very nice meeting you. This is over. Bye.
Astrology. That shit is booty cheeks! I'm struggling to understand how people believe it. Like, listen, the way the stars align and what month you were born in has nothing to do with your personality. I hope you know that. And I know it's a pretty controversial take to have in 2023. Because, I mean, a lot of girls, I mean, some men too, but are kind of up in arms about astrology. But I mean, mostly girls like astrology. Some people kind of just casually look at it and kind of just take it into consideration, but they're like, okay, this is definitely not 100% fact. Good, because you shouldn't think it's 100% fact, and if you do, you're just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. And it's kind of the same thing as like your gemstone personality traits, like it's like what month you were born in, but obviously it's not 100% fact. Like the month you were born in does not determine your personality at all. According to zodiac signs, apparently I am lethargic. I literally run 2 YouTube channels, for God's sake. How the fuck am I lethargic? And apparently I'm down to earth, even though I overthink a fuck ton. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, I mean, I am a pretty loyal person, sure, but I mean, most of these traits just aren't right. And I guarantee you, if I look up any other sign, I'll be able to match at least one of the traits. See, if I look up Aquarius, it says they don't like being instructed what to do, marked by independence. Well, I guess I'm an Aquarius then, because I don't like being instructed. I don't want to enter the rat race. Fuck all that. Like, this whole thing just really doesn't make sense at all. Like, this whole zodiac shit, like, it just doesn't line up. Like, if I were to tell somebody that I was a Taurus, like, right off the jump, like, they would assume my entire personality, which just makes absolutely no sense. Like, how could you just assume that about somebody? Like, you haven't even gotten to know them yet. Like, it's just a random generalization that somebody came up with. Like, it's just not true at all. Even some people literally base their friends off their star sign too. They'd be like, oh yeah, you're a Taurus and I'm a Leo, so we can't be friends. Like, how does that even, like, if you guys vibe together, just be friends. Like, what the fuck? Why does a star sign matter in the equation? Even NASA themselves said it was all bullshit. So obviously I'm not gonna believe some astrology girl over NASA. Like, it just does not make sense in the first place. So why would it even be true? But not only does that come into play with friendships, yeah, it comes into play with dating for sure. And some girls are really into astrology. Like, if you walk into the room and you see this poster, run. Get the fuck out. It is definitely not worth sticking around. Like, if you trust your gut and you're like, damn, I definitely shouldn't be here, then run. If they're deep into astrology like that, I think it's a pretty big red flag. I'm not gonna lie. And dating, of course, that's when compatibility comes into play. And a lot of people look at your star signs, like, in terms of, like, how compatible are you guys gonna be? Like, I'm looking at this bullshit right now, and it's like a Taurus and Aquarius compatibility chart or some shit like that. So apparently, if you're a Taurus and Aquarius and you're dating, it's just not gonna work, man. It's over. Like, I'm looking at this shit, and it says, like, a marriage would be unstable with these two signs. Like, what the I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are a Taurus and Aquarius. They're in a happy relationship because none of this shit fucking matters. And nobody's ever thought about that possibility. Maybe that just doesn't matter. All that really matters, what comes to dating, is values. And if you guys have the same values that align, your relationship's gonna last much longer. If you guys have different values, that's what's gonna cause you to fight more often. That's just how it works. Like, if you guys have the same values, you're gonna be more alike, which means you're gonna argue a lot less. So obviously, that's the whole thing with compatibility. Like, are your values aligned? The star sign has nothing to do with it, bro. Oh my. And not to mention, astrology girls are some of the most toxic people on the planet. They really out here discriminating people based on their zodiac sign. Now, that's crazy. Like, if they're a full-on astrology girl, really into it, they got all the crystals, they got the card readings on deck. Like, yeah, just fucking run, dude. People that really be into it just take it way too far, bro. You never be winning with them. They know all the signs, personality traits from the back of their hand. They know all the fucking elements and shit. They know everything about astrology. And they live their life with astrology. And they really think that's the solution to every single one of their problems. Oh, if this person did this, oh, it's because of their sign. That's why they did that. They're just such a Libra, man. Ugh. Like, dog, what the fuck? That has nothing to do with it. Say you want to change something about yourself, right? Like, you want to change a certain aspect about yourself. These are gonna make excuses and be like, oh no, that's just a part of my personality trait. I can't change that. Yes, you can, bro. If you put in the work, you can change it. I've been quiet and shy my entire life, and I'm trying to change that. Why do you think I started a YouTube channel? Hey, man, I'm working on it. Bro, that's like me sitting there and be like, oh, yeah, man, I'm just gonna accept it. I'm a Taurus, instead of like actually getting out and trying to talk to more people. Like, yeah, sure, it does hinder my social ability, but I'm not gonna sit there and accept it. Obviously, I'm gonna try and change it. Oh, my bad. I just lit an entire park on fire. Ugh, that's just me being such a Gemini. Am I right? Yeah, so my bad for cheating on you. I'm just a Scorpio, so I saw this dude Chadley at the party, and I just had to sleep with him, you know? That's crazy that they really be blaming everything on their zodiac signs. Or if they see you do something and they're like, ugh, I knew you would do that. You're such a Taurus. Ugh. Bro, shut your stupid ass. It really just does hurt my brain that they really be blaming everything that happens to them in life on their fucking star sign. You gonna live your entire life by the month you were born in? That's crazy. How are you gonna do that, bro? You can't limit yourself like that, man. There's another part of astrology that a lot of people don't really know about. And I kind of just found out about this thing's existence like, I don't know, a month ago. I found out about the whole astrology card reading. So yeah, apparently in astrology, there's card readings. And people like take these cards out in a deck, shuffle them, and, they lay them out, and it basically determines your past, your present, and your future. I guess that's the whole point of it. And you're gonna get different results every single time, so obviously it's not fact at all. Yeah, sure, it does help you reflect on your life and kind of just think about your past experiences and shit like that a little bit more and where you want to go in the future. That's good. But if you like live your life by this stupid ass card reading, what the hell? And apparently there's like services that like offer people to do the card reading for you, I guess. There's literally a place like a few blocks away from my house that does like astrology sign readings and card readings and shit like that. You have to be an absolute fucking dumbass to pay for that. Who in their right mind is gonna drop some bands on a fucking card reading? Nobody. I'm still shocked that place hasn't gone out of business yet. How are they still up and running? I don't know. I have not seen a single soul ever walk into there in my entire life. It's kind of like fortune tellers. Like, it's just all bullshit. It's just a generalized statement that people like fully believe. It's just so dumb. And you got to look at everything with astrology with a grain of salt, because it's just all super like spiritual stuff, and it's just not real. Like, let's be honest. But it gets you thinking of who you are and just helps you reflect on your past actions, what you're gonna do in the future. Yeah, that's like the only good thing about astrology. But apparently in astrology, there's also like elements in astrology. There's fire, earth, water, and air. Like, bro, what the fuck is this Avatar? Like, what the heck? But apparently, guys, if I keep training my spirits and I master the element of earth, I'm just gonna start being an earthbender in Avatar. I knew that's what my life's true goal was cut out to be, man. I knew that I was gonna become an earthbender. You know what? Screw doing YouTube, man. I gotta start training so I can become an earthbender. Like, I'm just looking at this now, and it is so fucking confusing. Like, I'm reading this right now. It says, like, I'm looking at elements, like, meaning. They're referred to as the life-giving source. Their accompanying zodiacs. What? What the hell does that even mean? What does that even mean? I'm so fucking confused. Like, I'm so lost. Now, my friend's girlfriend is pretty into astrology, right? And I don't know how he does it. I don't know how the fuck he understands all this bullshit, but I don't get it. I really don't. But his girlfriend taught him all the ropes of astrology, and I don't know fucking shit about it. I'm just completely lost when it comes to that shit, man. I don't know anything. The element of the earth is attached to the signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and also rules the 2nd, the 6th, and the 7th houses. Bro, what is this fucking Harry Potter? Like, what the hell are houses? I'm so confused, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna learn this. So apparently, I really want material possessions. Hey, man, I am a bag chaser, so fuck it, man. Maybe I am the earth sign, or whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. I mean, I really don't even buy material goods. I kind of just save my money for the most part. And apparently there are sun and moon signs. Like, I'm completely lost. And basically, regular language, the sun sign is where basically the sun was positioned at the time of your birth, and same thing with the moon. But bro, if I were to explain to somebody apparently what my quote-unquote sun sign is, I would sound like such a fucking nerd. I'd be like, well, actually, I was born at exactly 5:55 a.m., so the sun was positioned exactly at this longitude and longitude. Like, bro, shut your stupid... Yeah, it just makes no sense, bro. I don't know how many times I said that in this video, but yeah. And the next thing I gotta talk about is, like, the crystals, apparently. And now crystals apparently kind of like align with your zodiac sign. I don't know. This makes no sense. If you look at this fucking chart, It's like a big ass astrology chart. It's just gibberish. Like, this all looks like fucking hieroglyphics to me. I don't know how somebody could possibly read this and just be like, yeah, so that's you. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way I am ever gonna be able to look at this and understand and comprehend what in the fuck this means. And this chart right here has everything. The entire 9 yards. Your sun sign, your moon sign, your crystals, your whatever, your element. And apparently, each element has an animal? Like, if you guys be studying this shit like a science, like, how the fuck do you do it? Like, I just don't know. Like, me personally, I could never. Holy fuck, there's a back to this too. What the fuck? There's some shit about planets and psychological drive, the 12 houses or whatever the hell. What does that even mean? And there's like a rising sign. Signs just look goofy as hell too. Like, if you have this chart in your room, I am not gonna look at you like you're a normal person. I hate to break you the news, but I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. And if you have an astrology girlfriend, be prepared, because that's the first thing you're gonna have to go through when you walk in. So yeah, we're gonna do your little star reading right now and just see what your exact zodiac is. Like, bro, at that point, I would jump out the fucking window. Doesn't matter what happens to me. If I break a leg, I break a leg. Oh, well. If I'm keeping it a beam with y'all, it's better than going through that shit.
Watch some videos on the end screen. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.